Warehouse, and tonight I want to welcome Grant and Schnee to the show. We are going to take a look at the Sophomore album by the band Aviary. So we want to hear from you in the chat. We're going to sample some songs. Let's get started.
Grant is changing the world one track at a time on Grant's Rock Warehouse.
I'm trying to change the world, Steve. I keep trying. I keep saying that over. Well, I'm not saying it. We say it over and over again. Trying to change the world.
It's kind of bull crap.
Kinda. But we are going to play some Aviary tonight. And look, we have a total of 3 people watching. We have a lot of interest in this band. But you know, this is what this channel's about. Talking bands no one's talking about. And no one's talking Aviary except here because Mr. Schnee and I are both big Aviary fans. And we're trying to put the word out that they have these releases. This is the second Sophomore album. We already did a show on the first Aviary album that came out on Epic 1979. This release came out in 2023, the follow-up, if you will. But it really is it a follow-up? Well, it's more like a collection of tracks that were recorded between 1975 and 1979. Now, it doesn't... Go ahead.
4 of the songs were recorded after the recording of the album because they continued writing. And so they went straight into the studio and recorded 4 more songs. The other one goes back to 75. And I think the remainder were probably from 77 or so. Mm-hmm. So they had plenty of material to work for when they put out that first album. But just to let everybody know before we continue, there was another Aviary album, and then there were 3 Brad Love albums as well. But Brad Love is the singer, main songwriter of the band. Right. But I think though that with this release now, I think it came out earlier than 2003. I think this was out in or 2023. I mean, this came out in I think
I said 2003.
2003. Okay, yes.
What did I say? 2023?
I thought you said 2023, but
2003.
Okay, yeah. So 2003, and like we were saying, this is more. Or I'm sorry, it's actually. I think it's less poppy, but it's more adventurous.
He does have everything. Yeah. Steve, do you have this CD? Yeah, I've got all the Aviary CDs. Every Brad Love CD. He's got everything. I swear to God. Anyway, go ahead.
But I think that I mean the album is really good. It's certainly not this. It's certainly not a disappointment. It's just a little bit less pop, a little bit more.
It's more. There's more prog on. This album really goes. Album. This is more of a prog album. So if you like that original Aviary CD, well, this is Aviary. How do I even want to? You know, we're going to play the record, so I'm going to let everyone decide what they hear. But I know when I hear this, I hear a lot more prog.
Yeah, I mean, let's say that the first album was right in the middle. Prog over here, pop over here. This album, a little bit more prog, a little bit less pop. But like I said, more adventurous. Something that I'm not a huge prog fan. But the prog that I like is the prog with feeling, with emotion. And there are songs on this album that when they slow down and get a little quiet, or they begin quiet, there's a fragility to them that then is overpowered by that emotional power of the, when it starts rocking out. And I really like that in music, where you can have a song with different emotions. It doesn't start sad and end sad. It starts sad or melancholic or whatever, and then it becomes something else halfway through. I love that. You can find that on actually the early Split Enz records as well. You can find that on Sparks records. The second half of this album reminds me of a Prog Sparks.
Yeah.
you
I can
know.
see that, yeah.
But yeah, I'll
All
stop
right.
jibber jabbering so we can.
Well, let's get started, everybody. So we'll play the first song. First track is "Hello." Let us know what you think in the chat. If you dig it, dig it. This is a little bit different than the other record, so let's get started. All right,
but
I want
still
to thank.
very much Aviary.
Still, oh my God, it's like you cannot.
They have
Obvious.
their own unique. They had their own unique
Stamp.
sound right out the gate. Especially one of the songs on this album is from '75 called "Evas Birthday," and they already had. You know, I mean, Brad Love is just an amazing songwriter, and this whole band is great.
So, all right, here we go. First track. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Hello, 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 I know your name. Hello, hello, I know your name so well, it's part of me. A part you'll always be. Hello, 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 so good to see your face. To see again the face that I still miss. Hello, I miss you so. I'm just a few words here with you. Will help me back in time, way back to you. Back to the love that we've tried to forget. Back to the youth that we both had and lost. Back to a part of me that you still are. Back so far it hurts my finding on. Yes, I remember how we laughed next to fountains in the park, when we looked up in the sky and saw the Batman in the clouds. And as the world has never stopped, so the sun will always rise, and the days and nights will pass, love will flower, all is nice. Please let me smile back on the past, on the future we won't know, on the life that was so kind, on the loving we will go without.
Mackerel, that is so good. It also reminds me of Klaatu when I hear this. The vocals, the instrumentation, just the way the song is, because it is kind of Beatlesque to some degree when I hear it. ELO, Jellyfish,
New England.
I do really hear a lot of New England, like that first New England album.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like cousins when I hear it.
Yeah. Yeah. These guys are great players. And I think the first four songs, from what I remember in reading the liner notes, I believe it's the first four songs that were recorded right after they recorded the debut album. And you could totally tell that they were just tuned into each other. And, because they had obviously played live a lot toured, did the first album, and immediately went back in, or started writing songs, went back in and did some more. And unfortunately, nothing happened after that. But what a great band!
Well, was this? I don't know. Maybe you know the answer to this because I don't know. Did they have just a one album deal? Was this supposed to be for the follow up album and they got dropped and couldn't get signed to anything?
I have no idea. What I suspect is that there was this freaking great album that came out in 1979 called Aviary. And it was totally, completely out of step with what was going on. Now, probably when they signed with the label, this type of band was probably still in vogue, or they had hopes for it because they were very unique, very original. They were a bit of everything thrown together. And by the time the album came out, new wave, people wanted Elvis Costello and the Attractions. People wanted Nick Lowe. People wanted Graham Parker. People wanted, whatever, XTC, The Jam, Clash. That's what they wanted. And they didn't want to hear this album by these guys with long hair. Oh, this is hippies. This is prog. This is what we're fighting against. And I believe that first album was fantastic, but it didn't catch the audience because the audience had already moved on to something else. Well,
if you even look at this first album, and we've already been over the first album before. This does not look like the band that recorded this record.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks like a early heavy metal band or hard rock band, and these guys are not that. So I don't know. There could have been a lot of things going against Aviary.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you look at that picture and you hear, and you automatically think of everybody wants some, I want some too, But
Ken, you're right. If Aviary could have come out in the early mid 70s, it could have been different. Heck, if they would have been out during the era of Jellyfish in the 90s, they might have had a better shot, I think. What do you think? You think?
Aviary in many ways is a timeless band because you could feasibly say, oh yeah, that came out in 72. Now it's a little tougher than stuff that came out in 72. You see, I love all that stuff, DC. So
yeah, I love all that stuff too.
Yeah. But DC's like an old guy. He doesn't know.
Well, DC should. Well, I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
He's kind of an old man. But the great thing is about DC is
he is old.
No. But with Aviary, it could have come out in the 90s, I mean,
but don't forget, I don't think it would have fared any better in the 90s. Maybe more in the alternative era. I don't know. Jellyfish was in that alternative era. They failed too. No one bought those records. They only put out 2 records and hung up their, skates. So
DC like grunge.
So passe.
But no, I know people, tons of people.
Hey, I like Stone Temple Pilots just fine. I think.
Oh,
I think I do. I swear to God, I think there's some.
Hey, Aviary, I got to get the stink of Stone Temple Pilots out of my head.
All right, we'll play Aviary. We'll go to track 2. Track 2 is The Sun, The Sand. Let's listen to that.
You could resist, I know your heart is strong.
that there's a Klaatu vibe. Maybe not so much on this song, but I think that there is a Klaatu vibe. There's a lot of different influences, I think, on this record.
Yeah. You know, like, you know how I said in the previous episode, and I said earlier about the second half of this album having a really Sparksy vibe. I don't think that they're actually influenced by Sparks, but they seem to have been influenced by the same type of artist and maybe going for the same thing. You know, so, but yeah, this band, that's so funny. I mean, last night on Ski Lodge, I made two random jokes. One was about Nadia D's real name, and one is that it was the celery bar with like 17 different sauces, and they kept that joke going through the entire 90 minutes, and it was just so funny. DC would just randomly pop up with something about celery. Well, but the
funny thing is that Marlon, who doesn't like the annoying voice of the singer, which I think's absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Marlon's running the celery bar in aisle 14. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. But I want to say,
I like the natural look.
Oh, is Marlon the one who always makes comments about my hair color?
Yeah.
It's so weird because my hair color is the same color. It never changes. I think it's just the lighting or something. But yeah,
I think the lighting today looks very well balanced. Yeah. Everything's equally lit. So that might be part of it. But
yeah, I would like to make an announcement on your show.
Oh, DC. All right. Yes, please go ahead. Before we go to the next song.
Before we go to the next song, I'd like to make an announcement.
Yes, please.
It will not be aired on Friday, but it will be taped. I will be interviewing all 4 members of the Cowsills.
That'll be phenomenal. Yeah.
I will be joined by Ronnie Barnett and the Waxed.
Oh,
so
cool.
It's going to be a supersized episode of Beach Blanket Fort Bingo, and it's promoting the Cowsills global album, and it's going to be a total blast. So,
wow.
But I wanted to make that announcement here, not even on Ski Lodge. I didn't even make it on Ski Lodge.
Holy crap! It made it here on the Warehouse. This is a big deal. And of course, everybody knows that Pete interviewed Mark Farner, but I gave Pete the info to get a hold of him. But DC and I are going to have a totally different approach. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. The more the merrier, you know, because this is the way I look at it. The more we can help Mark promote his new record, get the word out there, because we all here are working together to promote the music. Yeah. And think about it. Pete Pardo, the amount of subscribers and he can really put the word out. So yeah, I want him to help Mark get this record out there, talk about it. But DC and I have, we're going to be talking a lot of things you probably always wanted to ask, but we're going to ask them. But it's going to be cool. It's going to be fun. But
yeah, that's always the thing. That's always the fun thing about interviews is, now they are probably the least watched things on anybody's channel, unless you're Rick Beato or whatever. But the thing is that you're for the people that show up to your channel, they are they help introduce the music to you know, I mean, even if only 150 people watch it, that's 150 people that are going to go, you know what, I got to check that album out.
Right.
You know,
well, it's like us going over the Aviary catalog.
Yeah.
Something that really has knocked our socks off, that you're probably getting tired of me talking about Aviary.
Yeah.
But man, I'm just every time I hear a track, I'm just surprised it never took off. I know there were a lot of things against them.
Yeah.
Time, you know, everything's a crapshoot with music.
Yeah.
But either way. So we go on to the next song.
Let's do it.
Next song is Apathy. All right, let's hear it. I think this one's kind of mellow, isn't it? If I remember right.
Yes.
Kind of Eric Carmen like.
To know you don't have to go. You can stay and we will find together a way. Anytime we talk, my mind flutters away.
Oh no.
Anytime we try to find meaning, I drift away. I relax at last, lay my hands neath my head, stretch my feet and try to find meaning anyway. I'll return your call after spaceships land. If I can, before my mind flutters away.
Holy man. Oh man, I
Isn't that
love
wonderful?
that is
so
absolutely wonderful. What do you hear when you hear that? I mean, it starts out kind of like Eric Carmen, but then it morphs into this. It's
Well-
Queen-like, but you know, I don't know how to even put my finger on it.
It's more adventurous.
Mhm.
I love adventurous melodies or exploratory melodies. It's very exploratory. It's not just your standard formatted straight down the line hook and melody. It's got charm, it's got fragility. I mean, you listen to that and it's very fragile, not in an unmanly, a weak way, but in an emotional way. And he can transfer that fragile emotional feeling into music, which is incredible. Because
Yeah.
remember, emotions are not just linear, you know, and his songwriting is not linear.
Yeah. It's
yes,
more like exploratory surgery.
Yeah, I do realize that most everything I say probably sounds like BS, but what the heck?
No, it's all good. I think it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
And it sounds so great. This whole CD just sounds wonderful. It sounds better than this. Of course, this probably is John Astley's fault for when he mastered it. But this sounds spectacular.
Believe it or not, there was only one song off of this album that I'm not a big fan of.
Did you like Eva's Birthday? You like that one? Okay.
Let's put it this way. It's 11 minutes long.
Oh, Desert Songs, Pharaoh's March.
Yeah.
March. Yeah.
But we'll get to that. I'm more of a pop guy than a prog guy. It's great.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We're going to have to play some of the prog stuff. But it gets proggier. And I think it's just a natural progression of the way they grew.
Yep.
All right, let's keep going. Next song is the title track, Ambition. Let us know what you think.
Suddenly a blast of cold air rushes through my open door, and there before me, framed in moonlight silhouette against the night, there's something there. Diving forward, lights switch up the wall. I look around and all but nothing's there. There's nothing there. But somewhere in the night shadows, I wanna cry. Slowly stepping outside, I can't see a single thing at all. But out there in the dark, I hear the voice. I hear it softly call from follow me. Knowing I can't help myself, I follow blindly in the dark. I know I'm lost. I couldn't win against all odds and reason. Ambition. Never know where you're driving. Ambition, don't you kill the last one, kill the next one, never ending. Stop destruction, always looking out to find you. Ambition, my forever, shovel the more you do. Suddenly she turns around and puts her finger straight at me. A split second to attack on my reality, and for the moment she is here, hissing at me coldly in the over. She says, can't you see I'm part of you? No matter where you are mine forever. Ambition. Never know where you're driving. Ambition, don't you kill the last one, kill the next one, never ending. Self-destruction, always looking out to find you. Ambition, my road, never shovel the more you do so.
God, amazing. Yeah, but this has got more of that proggy element. This doesn't sound like anything that was on that first album to me.
Yeah, exactly. See, like I said, it's they definitely used that album as a springboard into outer space almost.
Kinda. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's good. But yeah, this album does feel like more like, I think that this record feels more like an album, and this does kind of feel more like a collection of tracks. But every track so far on this has been absolutely killer, I think.
Mhm.
Obviously. We wouldn't be doing the show if we didn't think so.
Yeah. And we wouldn't be doing the show unless we wanted very much for people to dive into this band. I mean, I know that sometimes, occasionally, on rare occasions, I might talk about a band on my channel that some people might know, and Grant will talk about artists that people know, but
No.
I think no, I'm saying sometimes.
Right.
But I think that our focus on the unknown or the lesser known bands is really what
Yeah.
why we're here,
Yeah, this is out of print. Good luck finding it. You probably can stream it. I think, yeah, it's on Spotify.
Go to Bandcamp, go to their website, and go to Discogs. You're probably going to find it at least one of those places.
Yeah, I got my copy off Discogs. I think I got it. Mine came from Japan, and it was still sealed. No, actually, I take that back. It came from China, but it's not a CDR. It's a real legit, factory press CD, but it was still sealed.
Awesome.
So it's not like a bootleg or anything. I thought maybe, oh God, it's going to be coming from China. It's going to be a bootleg or something, but it wasn't. 707. Logan wants us to do 707.
I could be good to you, or was that it? I could be, yeah.
No, wait a minute. What was 2 Aviator albums? We could do those. I've got those 2 Aviator albums.
I don't.
Like 1986. I think the first one came out. This album is on Apple Music. Okay, cool. Well, that's good. Go check it out. It's the first logins
after the show.
Do you mean which logins in Messina? You talking about this one? Fitting in? This is the Mobile Fidelity CD. This, as far as a CD goes, sounds phenomenal. But the second Poco album, yeah, both of those are still in print. All right, let's keep going. Let's play the next track. We're going to go with You. Let's listen to it. I got that one.
It's you.
Yeah.
'Cause
My God. It just gets more intense as we keep going.
Yeah.
Jason can handle that vocal passage, so it's not like the darkness. Oh, I love the darkness, though. I can handle all of it.
See, this is very, very interesting because I think they streamlined some of their prog leanings for the album, and they probably, I would say, they intended to go full prog flight with their second album that never happened.
Yeah. Marlon says, "Go Royals." All right. Well, at least you're here tonight, Marlon. We need you to keep us in line. We missed you over on the Contrarians for Nostradamus. Anyway, so good track. Everybody dig that one? Is that cool? Because the next track is the Pharaoh's March Desert Song. It's like 11 minutes. Should we skip it, or you want to skip it?
No, I think no. See, the thing is I'm not a huge prog guy. So, and when I say that, I don't mean that I don't like prog, but I want my music in bite-sized things. That's just my preference. You know, whereas some people like, you know, I do like some proggy stuff. There's not a lot of super great hooks on this song, but there's a lot of great playing. It's very inventive, and it's really it's a very intriguing song, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's play. Let's keep going. Desert Songs, Pharaoh's March. It's 11 minutes, so brace yourselves. Of course, we've played 11-minute songs before here, so let's just do it. We're pushing on, people. We're pushing on.
And where the sun has turned the earth into desert sand, and where the living flee the day against the sun's scorching hand. Between the sand and sun there lies and endless mirage. It shimmers on the distant plains where desert songs remain. Is the desert way. Oh, as my mind
I think that was the end of it.
Yeah.
How come Majestic was that? I'm just saying. So this song alone is worth owning, according to Ken. Well, it's very proggy, but it's very majestic. It's very over the top.
Very
Operatic.
dramatic.
Very dramatic, almost operatic. It's... I don't know. What's everybody think? Amazing mini epic. Okay. I love it. I don't have anything to, I'm not going to bitch about it. We're just trying to turn you on to it. Glad I didn't take the dog out for a walk during that track. That was quite a track. I'm just going to say.
You could have taken the dog out for a walk, taken a nap, and gone to Wendy's and get a Baconator during that track.
Mm-hmm. I'm speechless. I mean, it is what it is. It's so Aviary is something else,
They're an amazing band. Like I said, that's not a song that I go, you know what? I woke up this morning with that song in my head. But it's one of those songs where it just shows off their creativity and just how
musicianship.
It's just amazing.
I mean, okay, I'm listening to it even right now with headphones on, and I'm listening to the files. Now, when I do this, these are uncompressed files. I don't know what. I'm trying to give you the best sound that I can give you over YouTube. So these aren't compressed. These are just right straight off the CD.
So
it sounds wonderful in my headphones. It's really a delight to listen to because there's so many layers. It's thick. It's majestic. It's really it's absolutely stunning to listen to. I will leave you at that.
Yeah. Now, if I burped the alphabet right now, would that be the best sound quality possible? Or would I need to record that, send it to you?
No, I think you'd be all right. It would sound just like you do now.
Okay.
Great. Fresh blueberry pancake. Is that legit? I'm not familiar with that. You might be pulling my leg.
Yeah.
You would have to be Rain Man to have that epic in your head.
Yeah.
Rand just keeps going. He's like the, energized bunny. All right. So everybody dug that. I can't, after that, I don't know how I can go on, but we're going to go on. Let's play the next track. We're at 55 minutes. We're getting into Russian roulette territory. So
now this is when I think that some of these recordings I think were from 75, except Evas Birthday, which was that was from 75. The other ones I think are 77. This is when I think they get closer to Sparks territory, like a Prague Sparks.
Yeah, all this later stuff sounds like it was recorded after the debut to me. I mean, it's all it's in a major studio, obviously. It's not somebody.
Go ahead.
No, but it's not them recording out in a garage.
No, it sounds stunning.
It was meant for, an album or whatever. That was the last track. No, we're going to play another one. Calm down, Marlon.
There's another 5 tracks left.
Oh, Marlon, I forgot. You and young Logan go over to aisle 4. A stack of Barry Manilow albums fell over. I need you to clean that up. Can you do that now? Chop, chop.
Aisle 14 is where they have the celery, though. Isn't that right, DC?
Yes. So it's not a big walk. All right. Keep going. I should have known.
magic. I don't know where you are. Hardly a minute can pass me by without reminding. I should have known, I didn't know you loved. You should want me, well, you know just where I'll be. And if I wait forever, well, I guess I should have known. I should have known. You would be.
I love this.
As once you said you would, but I forgot, as I had hoped you would. So I leave this note upon your door, but I know you won't be back. I should have known, I didn't know you loved it. You should want me, well, you know just where I'll be.
I'd consider this prog. It's just more like AOR. It's more like pop rock.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the debut.
Yeah.
That's all. But, you know, it's a collection of tracks, but gee, many Christmas. Every track I listen to, I feel like I've been on a trip or I'm on some kind of excursion. Yeah, it's pop. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to charge a phone. Cool show. Well, no problem, Sydney. Nice to see you. No, phenomenal. I love it. That's probably one of my favorite tracks on the record. Now, the next track we're going to play, we are in dangerous territory. Oh, so, Steve, I have to talk. Sunday night when I did the show, everything was going great. I ended the first show.
The Obscure show?
Yeah. So when it ended, first episode ended, I got booted. But it was over. I said, you know, I was wrapping up. It was right when the last song ended. Now, the second show, I thought, well, I'm just going to let it go. We went like an hour 15, no problems.
Oh, wow.
Now, I thought that we were on, because the show before got cut, but it was almost over. So they were running the bot or whatever right at an hour, little over an hour or right before an hour. Mm-hmm. And then the second show was fine. I do not, please, someone explain it to me. Either cut it at an hour and always be.
Yeah, right.
This thing of surprise, I just don't get.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no rhyme or reason.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like that show I did a month ago. I went an hour and a half before they cut it.
I can't figure it out, but you helped me create Schnee TV Nuggets.
There you go. Did you give me co-creator credit?
Oh, no, you don't get credit for it.
Okay, I figured.
I don't get credit for introducing you to half the stuff that make up your channel.
Yes, you do. I always say, Schnee turned me on to this. I always give you props.
Yeah, but you didn't tell him that Schnee turned you on to Foreigner way back in the day.
Yes, because you didn't.
Oh, okay.
You did turn me on to Billy Squire. So,
yeah, okay, sorry.
All right, what's this? Good night, gang. Gonna follow Milton coverage a bit in baseball. Aviary is pretty good. Would be better without vocals. All right.
Good night,
well, at least
Marlon.
you're giving. Good night, Marlon. I appreciate you giving us shit. But let's keep going. Let's listen to this. YouTube doesn't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's play another song and see what happens. We're getting close. Yeah, a little bit. See ya, Marlon. At least you tuned in. That's all I care about. All right, let's keep going.
Never tunes in when I'm here.
Now, this is Eva's birthday. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than anything else that we've heard. So,
this is from 75.
75. Keep an open mind on this one.
This is 50 years old almost.
Jesus. All right. A little bit different. Oh, it's coming in.
Tomorrow is her birthday. All excited. All her parties are a smash. Wait and see. And she's baked herself a cake. Her room she'll decorate. And she's even wrapped a present for herself. High up on the shelf sits my little purple cup. It's perfect porcelain. Hoping to my advantage, I took it down and wrapped it for her. For this occasion. Eva's birthday. Looking within a mirror, she says she thinks she's looking lovely. Or is she worried? Planning to the minute. At 2 o'clock she'll be in fashion if she's tardy. But you must not be late if you wish to have some cake. Quick, be here to hold your place. More likely thinking of you. Be at Eva's 2 o'clock. Eva's belated birthday. Eva's birthday's finally come. Are you coming to Eva's party is today? Are you coming to Eva's? It will be a blast. Eva's birthday's here. Tomorrow is her birthday. All excited. All her parties are a smash. Wait and see. And she's baked herself a cake. Her room she will decorate. And she's even wrapped a present for herself. Knocking upon her door, I said, Eva, I've brought you something. It's happy birthday. said thank you, but you're too early, for it's tomorrow.
Ian Anderson sound like John Lee Hooker. Holy shit.
That's a really weird one, but you can tell right there that they probably recorded, probably like the first 10 or 20, 30 songs they recorded were really Beatlesque or whatever. Then they thought, oh, let's get goofy. And then they realized, oh, we can take music in a new direction. And that's probably like one of the earliest songs they did, taking music in a completely different direction. You can tell that's very much the
nucleus.
Something
like a.
That was from that recording. That's where everything came from.
It was the seedling.
Yeah.
But 10cc Vandergraaf generator bonus track, or Bonzo Dewdog Band,
Godly
and Cream. I mean, it's very, but it does. Yeah, but that's what it instantly takes me to 10cc.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with it. But man, the vocals on that, the way it builds up for a goofy as a track that it is, it's very majestic. I mean, it just absolutely sounds wonderful in headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Just so emotional.
Well, especially the end where the walls start building. Kind of reminded me a little bit.
Building the walls.
Yeah. Kind of reminded me a little bit of the way that Mark Avzek produces the Donny Iris records. How he just builds and builds on top of things, but they're doing slightly different things,
Well, Gentle Giant could get out there, but they really get out there. This at least has some melody and, some of that Gentle Giant stuff is a little bit hard to take.
Yeah.
You have to be right in the mood for it because it's, it's not commercial. This is a little bit more, this isn't commercial, but it's more commercial than Gentle Giant.
Yeah.
This would be tough to dance to. Yeah, you couldn't dance to this, but it's good. All right.
Do the Daviness. Now, this next song is a total ripoff of Dude Looks Like a Lady by Aerosmith. No, I just made that up. Totally made it up. This is totally unique and original because it's Aviary. It sounds nothing like Dude Looks Like a Lady. It sounds more like Love in an Elevator.
Oh, we're out of celery and Marlon went home. I don't know where Logan is. He disappeared. He's probably in bed.
How many viewers you got right now?
16.
I guess nobody cares about Aviary. People are going to hear this later and they're going to go, egad, I should have listened to that when it was live.
Yeah, well, it's okay. We're just trying. Only certain people are really interested in learning something.
Yeah.
The dedicated that are here tonight. All right, so let's play Fine Lines and see if we don't get shut down. Every time we play a song, I get nervous, but let's do it. Here we go. Yeah, this sounds like the last track as far as tonality. These are must be around the same time.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do interpretive dancing to this song. You guys? No, not really. You don't have the album cover up, by the way.
There you go. Sounds like Clat 2.
There he goes for Clat 2 again.
In the Hunt. Sounds like the Hunt.
Sounds like the Main Street Electrical Parade.
Or ELO, I guess. I don't know.
Or Aerosmith.
I think it sounds a lot like Foreigner.
Goes down to the sea every day.
Oh, it's that damn Justin Hawkins vocal.
No, it's not a damn Justin Hawkins vocal. It's that amazing Brad Lowe vocal.
Inside of us, sending them far away. Sits on the edge, overlooking the sea, sending our wishes away. She knows the distance between the two hearts. She's felt the soft warming night go from dawn to
Like the way that cuts out? That must be one of the later ones. That's total prog. That doesn't sound like anything like that.
Like I said, reading the liner notes, they were saying I think 1 through 4, tracks 1 through 4 were the later songs. I think that might have been 77.
All right. Well, maybe they started more prog and
Yeah. But I think it's the next song that really struck me as a Sparksy type stuff. Can you give Steve some Sparks effects?
or fax. Fax? That's FX. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either, but it's effects.
We are going to do a Spark show with
Larry.
Larry Graves is going to come on, and Steve and I are going to do a show on the 80s era of Sparks. So we've got that scheduled. That'll be fun. But yeah. Well, so far, everybody, it sounds proggish. Yeah, it's very proggy. Well, Ernesto, had you not been late, there are some songs on here very prog. There are some songs on this album that very much sound like the debut. A little all over the place. Pop rock, yeah. Earth and Fire was a proggy Dutch band that you would like. Earth and Fire. Okay.
Yeah, that was after Wind quit the band.
Yeah, where did Wind go after that? Oh, my fireworks. So I can't give Steve any fireworks.
I can't.
You can't do it. I just can't do it. All right, let's keep going. We're not shut down yet. We're an hour 19 in. Jesus, makes me.
There's only 2 songs left, right?
We're almost done. I think we can do it.
Yeah, do it.
All right, let's do it. Keep going. Let us know what you think on the next track, which is Working Girl.
It's very Sparksy in my opinion.
So far, it's like the debut.
Silk and satin, Greek and Latin,
Very
slip
Sparks.
me some advice. How long must we rendezvous like Russian spies at night? She's a working girl, trying to find the time. I can understand, but I can't say she's mine. Sundays, Thursdays, get together, barely have a time. Drinking wine by midnight, candle take me home by night. She's a working girl, trying to unwind. See the clock go round and round another time. Pay the rent and get the phone and pay to sound your life. Pay the price but see me twice and I'll be satisfied. My condition, I'm nearly down to my last night. But listen, musicians always have the time. What's it matter? Don't lose some sleep again tonight. Come closer, don't draw the shade, I see the light. Between tears and laughter, she's a wheel in their machine. One more comrade working late to find the bourgeoisie. When the call to arms, tell me when we strike. Maybe we'll assassinate the boss tonight. Pay the rent, I got the phone and pay to sound your life. Pay the price, but see me twice and I'll be satisfied. My condition,
Another great track. I love it.
Yep.
Then the hits just keep on coming, except there were no hits.
There's only one song left, too.
I wonder if we can get through it.
Go for it.
All right, everybody. We're going to wind this dog up. We got one more song, Yes and No. So wish us luck if we can get through it. Another successful show. There we go. Oh, wow. Cross.
You cannot make your mind up. Yes and no. Loving or leaving. Yes and no. You cannot give the sign. Yes and no. That keeps me living. Yes and no. When will you give yourself to Darling, when I want to mouth the words, I cannot find. Every time I look at you, I go and lose my mind. Just when I think I'm losing it all now, I fall behind. 'Cause every time we start to go, you stop. No need to rewind. You stop. No need to rewind. I know it's yes and no. What can I do for you? Yes and no. You're so uncertain. Yes and no. And everything I do, yes and no. It leaves me hurting. Yes and no. When will you let me go? Is it yes or no? Wanna take you home with me, but it's yes and no. You know I need your loving, but it's still yes and no. Gonna drive me crazy, but it's still yes and no, no. Yes and no, yes. Yes and no, no and yes. Yes and no, no and yes, yes. You cannot make your mind up. Yes and no. It's murder to me. Yes and no. You cannot give the sign. Yes and no. It's gonna kill me. Yes and no. When will you take me, girl? Is it yes or no?
What a way to end the record.
I know. One of the
Well,
best songs on the album, if not my favorite, though.
I love it. It's
Yeah,
very
I mean,
Queen-like, very Queen-like. Yeah, I definitely hear Queen
And the
vibes.
hooks,
And the
see, this is the
hooks.
thing that's always really good about a band like this is they've got a lot of hooks that I think are good, great. But then they have hooks like the chorus of this song, which is just like, oh my God,
hmm
yeah, it's just so good.
Dan, this is a single CD.
And then the harmonies.
So, we're just here trying to turn you on to stuff. And everybody knows how I've been taken by Aviary. If you haven't gotten this record, please go out and get it. It's in print, Rock Candy. You can get it from Rock Candy, I do believe. It was out of print for a while. They've probably run out of stock. Then they've reprint more. Go and check this out.
Yeah.
This, you're going to have to go to Spotify or iTunes to get it. Though Aviary, because this is AV1, whatever. Aviary must have put this out. Brad Love probably
Yeah,
put
I
it
think
out.
so.
go ahead if you want a physical copy. The CD sounds wonderful. That's what this is off of. This isn't taken from anywhere. This is off the CD. It sounds stunning. It's well worth it. If you like what you, please go out and see if you can find it. I don't know. I wish it was still in print. I don't know.
I wish the
Great
band was still
stuff,
making
man.
music.
Yeah. But Brad Love, how many albums did Brad Love do, like solo records?
I have 3. I'll just show them again real fast.
Now, those I ventured out to look on Discogs to see, and there aren't any out there.
This one was called Colors, and this came out, I think, in 82. And this, I think, came out actually on MCA.
Okay.
But it's very, is anyone familiar with the artist Mika? He had a song called Grace Kelly back in the early 2000s. Very Freddie Mercury-esque.
Mika. No.
Mika. But this was like Mika 20 or 30 years before Mika. It's very much more of a pop, but it's like synth prog.
Okay.
And then there's a more conventional rock album.
There you go. There you go.
And if you could tell, he was a piano player because there's a lot of piano on the album. Very, very great piano player.
Very skilled.
And this is all solo piano. And he does do a couple he does Soaring, I think, on this. Yeah, Soaring is on there. So yeah, it's solo piano. It's nothing but him playing piano. He's a great pianist. Pianist.
Peter Parcel
Patterson had a
pet named Pig.
Porky. His pig named Porky loved pie. He loved pizza pie, pumpkin pie, pineapple pie, minced tarts.
See, we've got everything here on the Warehouse.
What was that?
Right. We have everything here on the Warehouse. We have Peter Tork quotes, man. So anyway,
Yeah, Peter.
We've went an hour and a half. This is a good spot to and Schnee, do you have anything coming up that you want to promote real quick?
I will be doing a Cow Seals interview on Friday, but that will not air probably until the following week. My daughter and son-in-law are coming to visit, so I will be busy for most of the weekend, so I won't be doing anything. And I just put up a new episode of This Is Pop on Mixcloud. It's a show that mixes power pop and power pop adjacent music. It's a radio show, just like Ski Lodges, and it spans 50 years of music. The pilot is in there, and so is the Lemon Twigs, and a bunch of stuff in between.
All right, cool. I was going to say, if you have any friends out there haven't subscribed to Steve's channel, please have them check it out. Please subscribe to my channel, subscribe to his channel. Everybody here is probably already a subscriber, but try to spread the word about this Aviary show. Hopefully we can turn some more people on. If you got people that watch Sea of Tranquility, watch my show, Contrarians, hey, and they don't know Aviary, please try to recommend this show to them. So
yes.
Other than that, please leave a like so we can get this out there in the algorithm. Other than that, everybody have a good rest of the week. Hey, it's Thursday tomorrow, so things are looking up. So anyway, go check out Aviary. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope everybody has a great rest of the week.
Thank you, everybody.
We'll see you.
Thank you, Grant.
We were going to talk about something. Hold on. Don't go. Okay. Hang on after we end the stream. All right.
I would hang on.
All right, cool. All right, Ernesto, try to get here on time. All right. DC, nice to see you. Nice to see everybody.